Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm iMAT and today we're reviewing the latest HK11 Ultra 3, which is the Apple Watch Ultra 2 lookalike by Huawei. In this video we're going to be taking a look at all of its features and we'll also be doing the Oximeter and the Pedometer test to see if it is a good option for you in this price range or not. But if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to help me rebuild the community. And if you want to support my work, you can join the channel membership for as low as $1.99 per month. First of all, inside the box, you will get the HK11 Ultra 3 user manual, USB-A wireless charger, and since it's the global version, so you will get the ocean straps as well as the trail loop. The smartwatch comes in 49mm size and overall the look is exactly the same as the Apple Watch Ultra 2. If you use the Apple Watch Ultra case on it, it perfectly fits it and it is compatible with all of the Apple Watch cases since it's a hard case and it's perfectly fitting it. The body has a matte finish and we also get the GPS antenna lining on the body because of which it looks exactly the same as the original. Even if you use the Apple Watch Ultra straps on it, they are working perfectly fine with it and the strap locks are working and the straps won't come out until you press this button and then push the straps out. Here's how the smartwatch looks on the wrist, and if you would like to buy some extra straps, you can check out their links in the description box too. The buttons are also working really well. To be honest, I prefer the button quality of the HK Ultra models over the Series 10 models. They are really clicky and for long-term usage they work really well. Now if we talk about the display, the smartwatch is using an AMOLED display. The colors overall are really good and they're really saturated and vibrant, and compared to all of the other Apple Watch Ultra lookalikes, this one has the best similarity with watchOS. The overall smoothness is also really good, and if you're especially buying a lookalike for the aesthetics of the Apple Watch, then the HKs are the best. If you go to the control center and check out the bezel size, then here's a look at it. Unfortunately, the display size is same as the HK11 Pro Max, which is the Apple Watch Series 10 lookalike and is in 46mm size. This one with a 3mm bigger body still has the same display size. And smaller display naturally leads to thicker bezels, which look really bad if you're using a light colored wallpaper. The overall refresh rate and the smoothness is really good but still is same as the HK10 Ultra 3 Max. The transitions are also really smooth. They're not exactly the same as the latest watchOS, but still they are looking quite good. Thanks to the AMOLED display, we also get the always on display option and the screen off dial can stay on for the whole day or until the battery ends. If you go to the display and brightness, then we get 6 always on display styles. We have 3 digital and 3 pointer clock, and about the screen off dial, you can either choose it for the whole day and you can also schedule it. The normal screen time still has a maximum time of 30 seconds, and after 30 seconds of inactivity the display will turn off, but still using the constant light mode option you can keep the display turned on for a maximum of 20 minutes. Talking about the gestures, we have the palm gesture to turn off the display, then we also get the raise to wake option to turn off the display and to turn it back on, and its raise to wake function works really well. The speed seems to be improved when opening the menu, but still I think that the improvement is more in the HK11 Pro Max. If you compare it with the HK10 Ultra 3 Max, then there is surely a difference. The menu opens quickly. Other than that, the processor is handling the battery quite well. I've been working on this video for about 15 to 16 minutes already and it has only lost 2% of the battery since then. You can see that everything is turned on. I'm using the screen off dial, then I've been also using the constant light mode. We have the raise to wake, Bluetooth calling as well as the network sharing turned on too. And overall I'm quite satisfied with the processor. Even if you talk about the network sharing as well as all of the AI applications in it, they are working absolutely fine. If you take a quick look at the system UI, we get the notification center. Then we have the split screen, quick access applications, and the widgets page here. The widgets here are interactive as well as live. You can directly access the applications from here, and not just that, you can also set the timer or start the stopwatch directly from here. You can go all the way down and swipe up to access the menu. And after that, we have the control center here. The control center looks the same as the HK10 Ultra 3 Max. I would have preferred if they have added the control center like the HK10 Ultra 3 Wi-Fi, which had the blurred background and showed the original watch face at the back. But for the latest models, we are getting a fixed background. Then you can double click the crown key to access the app history. After that, we get the cellular menu style. It is really smooth. As you can see, the icons resemble a lot with watchOS. You can go all the way down to access the list view, and other than the list view and the cellular menu style, we also have many other menu styles, but they are hidden. You can double click the crown key to access them. And my favorite one here is the gravity menu style. Here it is, and here you can see that the gravity sensor is working really well. You will see that now the icons are falling there, and if I place it on the table, all of the icons will go back to their original position. Other than the icons, the transitions are also really good. And if you do not like this watchOS looking transitions, you can go to display and brightness, and here go all the way down to dial animation as well as the application dynamics, and here you can change the animations. I prefer to stay with this watchOS transition. It also offers many other customization options. Again, go back to display and brightness, and here you can change the background color. You can also adjust the font size, and if you go back, you can go to operation buttons where you can change the functions of the down key, side key as well as the crown key. And now let's talk about the watch faces. We have got a new watch face in the HK11 Ultra 3. It's this one. It looks a bit different compared to the HK11 Pro Max. It's a dynamic watch face, and once you tap on the screen, it will again show the animation, and then it will become a static watch face like this. Other than that, all of the watch faces are old. One of the watch faces from the HK10 Ultra 3 Max has been removed and replaced by the newer one. We have these 8 built-in watch faces. Other than that, you can install one watch face from the gallery. Unfortunately, the option to use AI watch face has been removed, and now you can only use a custom watch face from the gallery. Other than that, you can install 6 watch faces from the dial market, unlike 10 watch faces from the HK10 Ultra 3 Max. It is because it's the global version and does not have as much memory as the HK10 Ultra 3 Max. So to install these additional watch faces, you can turn on the network sharing option, and then you can access the dial market directly in the smartwatch. The built-in dial market contains some of the free watch faces available in the smartwatch application. Using the network sharing option, you can also use many other features. I'm going to be showing that to you later in the video. To install the watch faces, you can use the Wayfit Pro application. We're going to be talking more about the Wayfit Pro application later in the video. Right now, if you talk about the dial market, it contains a lot of paid watch faces, and you'll either have to get the membership to get access to all of the dials, or you'll have to purchase each of the watch face you like for 99 cents. If you keep scrolling down, we get the free dial section here. It has all of the watch faces available for free, although they are not the best in quality, but the good thing is that it contains some of the watch faces from the original Apple Watch. To use your own picture from the gallery, you'll have to go to the custom section, and here is the album dial. You can select a picture from here, and then you can select the font color as well as the clock styles from the bottom. I've already installed one watch face from the gallery, and here's how it looks like. The smartwatch also comes with local storage inside it, but being the global version, it's really low. It's hardly around 2 gigabits in my opinion, which equals only 250 megabytes. And to transfer the data, you'll again have to use the Wayfit Pro application. We have the local music, ebooks, photo album and voice memo option. I've added some songs inside it, but you won't be able to add more than 10 to 15 songs in it. And if the file size is high, for example, each of the song is around 6 to 7 megabytes, then in my opinion, you won't be able to add more than 7 to 8 songs in it. You can either choose to play the song directly on the smartwatch, you can go here, then tap on Bluetooth headset, and then you can connect your wireless earphones and listen to the songs stored on the smartwatch directly on them. After that, you can also add pictures in it, but the photo album application has been given a very low section in the storage, and you can only add 6 pictures in it. The pictures support zooming in and zooming out, and you can also use any picture as a custom watch face directly. After that, we have the voice memo option, and you can record sound directly on the smartwatch, but since the storage capacity is very low, so you won't be able to record for longer. And the last thing that you can do using the storage is storing TXT files in the smartwatch. After that, we have the network sharing option, using which you can share your network connection of the smartphone with the smartwatch. Since the iPhones can only transfer the cellular data, so you won't be able to transfer your Wi-Fi connection to the smartwatch, but on the Android devices you will be able to transfer both Wi-Fi as well as the cellular data. So after using the network sharing option, you can go to the menu, and all of the applications showing the antenna icon here can be used with the network sharing option. And if network sharing is not working for you, then you can still access the application market in the smartphone, and here download all of the apps as well as the games. But if network sharing is working perfectly for you, then you can install all of these applications directly from the smartwatch. We also get the AI robot here. Let's try it out. How is the weather in New York today? So let's wait for its response.
City, August 1st, 2025. Today it was cloudy during the day and cloudy at night. Much cooler than
And here's how it
now
works.
18 degrees.
And the cool thing is that you can directly call it.
Hello, hello.
How is the weather in New York today?
City, August 1st, 2025. Today it was cloudy
So
during the
isn't
day
it
and
cool?
cloudy at night.
What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. After that, we also get the WaveFit translator, and it also works perfectly fine. I'm gonna go with English to Spanish. Hey buddy, how have you been doing lately? So as you can see here, it has showed the translation. It also supports sound feedback, and I really like these applications in it because unlike the microwave watches and the Hello watches, the smart applications are working absolutely fine even outside China. Now let's talk more about the watch application. The first downside of using the Wear Fit Pro application is that it contains in-app ads, and sometimes it even shows full screen video ads, which can be really annoying for the user. Then it has paid watch faces, which is another downside. And the last downside about it is that it cannot connect with Apple Health. If we talk about its features, then it surely has some amazing features. You can take pictures using it, and notice that it also shows live preview. And if you compare its speed with the other models like the Microwave Watch Ultra and the Hello Watch, then its speed is really good. There is only a 1 second delay, while on the other hand, the microwave watches and the Hello watches have around 4 to 5 seconds of delay. Then you can also push weather updates to the smartwatch. It also shows a lot of data as well as the data for the upcoming days. So it's monsoon season here in Pakistan. So the weather data is continuously fluctuating. Other than the weather right now, the high and low values are quite similar. The difference is obviously expected since both of them are using different servers. Then you can also sync your favorite contacts in the smartwatch. Talking about the notifications, it can receive notifications from most of the applications on your smartphone. We also get the other option, which means even if an application isn't listed here, it can still show the notifications. Those applications will fall under the others category. You can also customize the notifications. I'm gonna go to settings for that, and here in notify we have the red dot reminder, then the notifications bright screen option, and the hide content option. And after that, if you go back and go to sounds and touch, then here we also get the system notification as well as the message tone option. You can also choose the vibration intensity, although even the powerful option is not so powerful. So when you receive a new notification, it plays a tune, turns on the display, and shows a banner prompt. If you check out the notification, then here's how it looks like. It supports scrolling as well as some of the mainly used emojis. We have the reply button here. Unfortunately, it does not show a keyboard, but instead it turns on the voice assistant where you can record your message and send it to the next person. We also get the Bluetooth calling option in the smartwatch. And when you receive a call on the SIM card, it shows the name of the caller. It plays a tune as well as vibrates. Now let's try calling on WhatsApp. So unfortunately for the WhatsApp notification, it is showing the name of the caller. But for the WhatsApp call, it does not show the name of the caller. If you accept the call, we have the option to mute the call. Then you can transfer the call to the smartphone and back to the smartwatch. And here we have the end call option. If you go to settings and scroll down, we have the gestures option here, and once you have enabled the gestures here, you can easily accept the call by performing a gesture. On Android devices, even if you are connected with the watch application, you will still have to go to settings and connect with a separate Bluetooth connection, which is HK11 Ultra 3 call for the HK11 Ultra 3, and only then you can use Bluetooth calling. And one thing is quite disappointing that in Android devices, even if you turn on contact sharing, it still won't show the name of the caller. Then in the application, we also have the card bag option, using which you can enter an existing simulated door card or even enter a blank analog card. If you check out the Apple Shortcuts application, then the smartwatch can also be used as an NFC tag. So now it's time to find out if the smartwatch only copies the Apple Watch aesthetics or it's a good health smartwatch too. We have the heart rate, blood oxygen, and if you keep scrolling down, we get the blood pressure, then the stress or pressure checker, we have MET data, and in the end we have the blood sugar level checker. If I have to be honest, I only trust the blood oxygen and the heart rate checker in a smartwatch. So let's start the oximeter test. Make sure that you are wearing the smartwatch at a 2-finger distance from the wrist bone, And another reminder that if you're skinny like me, do not choose the Ultra version and go with either HK10 Mini Plus or the HK11 Pro Max. So the first readings are quite similar. Both of the products are showing similar values. Let's run it one more time. Currently the oximeter is showing 87 beats per minute and the value is rising. And as you can see here, both of the devices are showing similar values. So this was a test at the rest mode. Now I'm gonna do some exercise and then we'll see if both of the products can still show similar values or not. So now I'm back after doing some exercise. Let's try out the heart rate checker once again. My heartbeat is really high right now. So the smartwatch is currently showing around 140 beats per minute. And as you can see here, the oximeter is also showing similar values. Both of the devices are showing 140 beats per minute. I'm gonna remove the oximeter. Now I'm restoring my breath. So the beats per minute are coming down. Let's run it one more time. Currently the oximeter is showing 110 beats per minute. And as you can see here, both of the devices are again showing similar values. And the smartwatch has surely passed my oximeter test. But still, if you have a serious health condition, I would recommend you to not rely on these smartwatches and always opt for real health gadgets like an oximeter or a blood pressure checker. So let's do a quick reading of the blood oxygen level 2. It's going to take 60 seconds to show the final reading. So the final value shown by the oximeter is 99 and the smartwatch has shown 98. So this much difference is expected. As you can see that now the oximeter is also showing 97. It's because currently I am restoring my breath after the heavy exercise. After that we have the sleep tracker, although I do not trust it. I didn't even wear the smartwatch last night and here you can see that it is showing that I went to bed at 6 a.m. and then got up at 10:50 a.m. It is because I checked the smartwatch at 6:03 a.m. and then I left it on the table. Then I woke up at around 10:50 and again checked the smartwatch. So the smartwatch measured this as the sleep data. So it calculates the sleep data depending on your steps. And if you're not walking and not using the smartwatch, then it is going to analyze that you are currently sleeping. And I do not believe that the smartwatch has real sleep detection sensors. Then we also have the mindfulness or the breathe training, and you can also customize the respiratory rate, breathe touch and breathing time. Then we also have many sports related applications. It comes with a lot of sport modes in it. You can also tap on these three dots and customize the time, distance and calories target, or you can even start without any target. After running the timer, it is going to start it. It also shows the important metrics during the workout, and you can also listen to the song stored on the smartwatch and even control the songs playing on your smartphone. I'm going to perform the sports mode test now, and with the sports mode I'm also going to be checking the pedometer application to see if the smartwatch can be trusted to count the steps throughout the day or not. I'll be using my iPhone to compare the pedometer data. So I'm back after the sports mode test. Let's take off the smartwatch. So the sports mode lasted 4.5 minutes and it counted 431 steps. If I talk about my iPhone, it was previously showing 2349 steps, and when I finished the workout, it was showing 2751 steps, counting 402 steps. So the HK11 counted about 30 more steps. So there is only an 8% difference, which is expected considering that the iPhone comes with GPS inside it and the smartwatch does not have GPS inside it. And if I talk about the steps throughout the day, before I started testing the pedometer, the iPhone was showing 1967 steps for the day and the smartwatch was showing 273 steps. So the smartwatch has counted 814 steps. If I talk about the iPhone, it was showing 1967 steps, and after finishing the pedometer test, now it is showing 2799 steps, counting 832 steps. So 814 versus 832, it is quite impressive, and in my opinion the pedometer is working quite well. In the end, we have a lot of utility applications. First of all, we have the music application, which is not used only for listening to the songs stored on the smartwatch, but you can select mobile music from here and then you will be able to control the media playing on the device. And if the sound is being shifted to the smartwatch, as you can see here, you can tap here, which will turn off the media audio option, and then you can control the media playing on the device without shifting the sound to the smartwatch. Then you can also add alarms directly in the smartwatch, and while setting the alarm, it does not give you the option to use custom ringtones like the Hello Watches, and you cannot use the songs stored on your smartwatch as the custom ringtones. Here's how the alarm is shown. It rings as well as vibrates. We have the stop and the snooze option here. Although the vibration intensity is not so good, but the ring is quite good. After that, we also get calendar inside it, and then we have the timer. Let's set it for 1 second. And when the timer ends, it only vibrates once and it does not ring, which can easily go unnoticed, so it's quite disappointing. After that, we have calculator. The basic functions work absolutely fine. If you multiply it with any percentage value, it works fine again. But if you want to add a specific percentage in the original number, then it shows incorrect value. Then we have the stopwatch. It has different interfaces. You can start it from here, and I think that like the older models, it can only add 20 laps, and again if you go back, it is going to reset the stopwatch to 0, which is highly disappointing considering it's a sports smartwatch. There is a workaround. You can access the widgets page and turn on the stopwatch from here, but you won't be able to add laps, and being a sports smartwatch, it should have this basic feature. Then we also get the applications like the remote control, using which you can control the TikTok videos. We have the compass application. Then using the wallet and the my QR code option, you can add QR codes of social media applications or your payment profiles and store them on the smartwatch so that anyone can directly scan the QR code and pay you. And in the end, we have the world clock application here. If you wish to add more countries here, you can tap on this plus icon. In the end, it is advertised to come with a battery capacity of 270 mAh, which can be charged using the wireless charger provided in the box, and it takes around 1.5 to 2 hours to fully charge from 0%. I would recommend you to use a low voltage charger to charge these smartwatches, as the batteries are not too strong and can be damaged if you use a high voltage charger. We also have different bedside clock modes here. And if you talk about the battery life, I've been working on this video for about 1.5 hours now, in which the smartwatch has only lost 7% of the battery, which is actually really amazing. I started at 98% and currently I'm at 91%. So guys, that's all from today's video. Just like the HK11 Pro Max, if you compare it with the older model, the HK10 Ultra 3 Max, then there aren't much changes. And considering we have the global version, it even has lesser storage. You can only store 6 watch faces and you can only add few songs in it. But other than that, overall it looks a quite solid smartwatch. The body looks really good. You can use the Apple Watch accessories, and after that the heart rate checker as well as the pedometer is working quite well. The heart rate checker has specially surprised me. The battery timing is also really good, and with the always on display turned on, it can easily give you 1.5 to 2 days of battery life. If you would like to place an order, you can find its purchase link in the description box below, and I would really appreciate if you can use that link to purchase this smartwatch. For the upcoming videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. And to support my work, you can join the channel membership for as low as $1.99 per month. I hope this video helped you out. I will see you in the next one.